Listening section. Before you start listening, predict what you will hear. Now, of course, you don't know what the speaker is going to say, but you can at least make some predictions about what kinds of information you will hear. Ask yourself some basic questions. Is the answer a word or a number? For instance, if the question is about a particular date, like somebody's birth date, then you know you're listening for a birth date. And when the speaker says August 14th, 1938, that might very well be the answer to the question, if the question is about a birth date. So think about, is it a word or a number in the answer? How many words are in the answer? Is it one word or is it more than one? What is the topic? This can make a big difference. If you know what the topic is about, that could help you predict the answer. Who is talking? Is it one person giving a lecture? Is it two people having a dialogue? Is it many people? And who are they? Is it a father and daughter? Is it a teacher and student? Think about their relationship. And how do they feel? Is it an angry customer speaking to a company? Or is it a boyfriend and girlfriend who are in love? So how do they feel? These are just different questions I ask myself to help me predict what I will hear the speaker say. These are things you can do before you listen, just by looking at the question. Now, as you are listening, listen for clues that the speaker will give the answer to you. They might say things like, let me think. Or, it will cost you extra money. Let's see how much. And then he will tell you how much money. And that might be the answer to the question. So just listen for clues that the speaker is just about to answer the question. And as you listen, don't worry if you miss an answer. Just don't miss two answers because you were thinking about that first one you missed. Instead, keep on going. The speaker may even repeat an answer for you if you just continue to listen. Don't miss the next answer by worrying about the last one you missed. You'll have time at the end of the listening section to make a guess on the questions you didn't answer. After you listen, so during the time after listening, answer every question. Go back and answer every question. If you forgot to answer it, you will get it wrong. So don't leave any question blank. Just take a guess if you have to. As you copy your answers to the answer sheet, ask yourself, do these words make sense in context? Read them out loud to yourself and see if they make sense to you. See if it sounds correct. And make sure you've written the words in correct grammatical form. Is this past, present, or future? Think about it and write your answer accordingly. How do you know the speaker is about to move to the next question? Well, one clue is the speaker's voice, some kind of change in the speaker's voice. Listen for a rising tone or a rush of excitement. It's time to move to the next question when the speaker changes his voice. Even if you're not ready, the speaker is ready. That's why he's changing his voice. Another thing to look at is marker words or marker phrases. I'd like to move on to, or next, I'd like to talk about. These are clues the speaker is about to move on to the next question. Now, if you can't tell the answer to the question based on what the speaker says, You can look at other questions. This can help you make an educated guess at the answer. They can provide clues for you to follow, and sometimes they can even give the answer to you. Maybe they use different words, maybe they use the same words. Watch out! Sometimes the speaker changes his mind. The speaker may correct himself or correct somebody else. For example, she has a baby boy. No, wait, it's a baby girl. Watch out. Be sure that what you hear the speaker say is the final answer. Many of the questions on the listening exam follow the multiple choice model. So I want to give you 6 quick tips to help you get the right answer on a multiple choice question. Number 1, look at the example. That will show you what kinds of information you're looking for, what kinds of answers you're looking for. Number 2, read the first question and all the answers. This might actually be the second question. This is the question after the example. The first question you have to answer. Read that question and all the answers. Number 3, underline important keywords in the question. That way, you can quickly recall what the question is about without having to read the whole sentence. Number 4, examine all answers as you listen. Number 5, guess by ruling out illogical answers. For example, if the question asks, what was the child's favorite food? And one of the answers is chair. Well, a chair is not a food. And so you know that's not a logical answer. So you can rule out chair and choose from some of the other possible answers. Number 6, if you have no good ideas, just choose the longest answer. This is only if you have absolutely no idea based on what the speaker said or based on the other questions. If you're just simply guessing randomly, then it's probably best to choose the longest answer. These are simple tips just to help you guess on multiple choice questions. The best thing you can do, of course, is listen carefully to the speakers.